moving to Miami, Florida, but you're not sure what neighborhood to move in? Well, stick around because I'm gonna give you a full vlog tour of Doral, Florida, which is a fantastic neighborhood here in Miami-Dade County. It's actually a city of Doral, and if you're a family with kids, you will love it. There's great schools, parks, a lot of recreation activities, very safe neighborhood. And if you're a young professional, there are still great places to hang out, great living, whether it be condo, townhouse, or single family homes. A lot of communities with community pools, fitness center, golf courses, and much more. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a tour. I'm gonna start off in downtown Doral. You see behind me there's some high-rise condos, a very walkable area, a lot of shops, restaurants, bars. I'll take you through some residential neighborhoods so you can see what kind of housing we have here, and I'll end up at CityPlace Doral so you can see another fantastic place with a movie theater, ice cream places, there's nightlife, bowling, a lot of activities to do. So if you want to learn more about what it's like living here in Doral, Florida, stay tuned because we're jumping into it right now. Welcome back, and if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living, eating, working, sleeping, and playing in Miami and the surrounding areas, then tap that subscribe button and hit that little bell so we can be notified every time we drop a new video. My name is Raymond Goedi-Gosari, and I'm a full-time Florida realtor in the Miami area. I'm also a certified residential specialist, so we get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking to make that move to Miami, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving soon, 90 days from now, a year from now, make sure to reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. However you want to get a hold of us, days, nights, and weekends, we got your back. We're making that smooth move to Miami, Florida. We're going to go ahead and tour all of Doral, which is a city within Miami-Dade. Still considered Miami, but it's a pretty large neighborhood where you can live, eat, work, sleep, and play in Doral. People who live here tend to just stay in Doral. It's on the west part of Miami, just on the east side of the Florida Turnpike, so it's not that west. It's pretty central now. Back in the days it was more west, but it's a great place to live whether you're young, starting off, young professional, or you're a family with kids, because there's great schools, awesome parks all over Doral, great recreational activities, a lot of shops, restaurants, bars, things to do, and the housing is fantastic. Many options, whether it be condo, you got high-rise condos, low-rise condos, which is a lot in Doral, townhouses, and single-family homes. And the single-family homes, they go up and they can get pretty big, with amazing communities, with a pool, fitness center, golf courses, and the works. So I'm starting off here on Southwest 87th Avenue, which runs north and south. You see right behind me. And just on the other side is the Doral, Trump Doral Country Golf Club. It goes all the way from Northwest 36th Street, which is Doral Boulevard, all the way to like 58th. It takes up a lot of space. There's like 3 golf courses. There's houses and neighborhoods in there as well. So if you like living on the golf course, it's a fantastic place. That's the entrance to Providence Doral at the Blue. And so I think there's a little hotel here. The Trump Doral has a hotel as well, but in there, all that area is golf courses and single family houses. So that way over there goes north to 58th Street, and down 87th Avenue going south goes down to Doral Boulevard, which is 36th Street. All right, so I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna walk down it and you're gonna see better image because the sun will be hitting in my face. But this is the beginning of downtown Doral. See, you have 4 large condo towers. All this is very new. So if you like new and modern stuff, Doral will definitely be the place. This is a little shopping strip right here. There's Bula, a gastropub. It's a restaurant. I had my youngest daughter's baby shower. We had it there. Fantastic food, service, Spanish food, tapas, and great drinks, great service, great ambiance. Outdoor seating, indoor as well. And there's just little things like a juice bar, a dental facility, UPS store. So there's mix from things that you need and things that you like, entertainment or pleasure. And on this side as well, you got Dragonfly. Dragonfly is another restaurant, bar. People come and hang out, have some drinks, great ambiance, outdoor seating as well, and a little shopping strip. So this is the beginning where it starts. We're gonna go ahead and walk it all the way through, and you're gonna see on both sides There's gonna be little mom and pop shops, restaurants, and just at the end of it, you're gonna see the 4 towers. You got 2 on this side and 2 where I'm standing in condo living. And one of the good things, I think they allow Airbnb. That's one of the unique things about these condos when they made them. They wanted to also attract people who also wanted to invest in them, maybe live some of the time, and also be able to generate some income from their condo units. Just look around, you got Gusto, Risto Bar, Crema Gourmet, which is a sandwich, cafe shop, fantastic, cake place, Orchids, the Cuban restaurant called Vegas over there. So we're just gonna walk a little bit. This one right here is called Sweet Parish. Let me turn the camera on so you can see what I'm looking at. This is a Miami-Dade Public Library, right here in the middle of downtown Doral. This is not the only place where there's restaurant, bar, and shop. Not like a small town where you got downtown, that's it. This is just a new part, but down here's La Crema outdoor seating, great coffee, sandwiches. But down 87th Avenue is just filled with shopping centers, restaurant, bar, shop, and Doral has a lot of government jobs. The Federal Reserve is here, corporate jobs, you got Carnival Cruise Lines, and so there's a lot of employment in Doral, probably the most out of all of Miami. It used to be a lot of commercial, but they have built a lot of homes, so now it's a great mix of residential and commercial as well. And you got the Palmetto and the Turnpike, which both are highways that go north and south, Highway 36. So you're far west. It does get a little bit congested during the week. There's a lot of people working here, a lot of traffic. That's Vegas Cuisine, a great Cuban restaurant if you like Cuban food. And I'm gonna turn the camera on so you can see Pisco y Nazca. It's a great Peruvian restaurant. I love it. All right, right there, we'll probably take a peek now or maybe later, walk right through it. It's called Doral Yard. I'll show you clips, B-roll of it. I have some pictures we can post, we can put up there. That there is like a little food court sort of. There's inside, there's like 3 or 4 different restaurants that you can go in. There's a nice bar too. Order from wherever you want and sit down. There's a great outdoor seating. I'll show you now. There's like a white canopy there with an outdoor bar. It has that artificial grass, great for the kids to run around, play. There's live music almost nightly. There's 2 or 3 food trucks. The churros I've talked about in the videos. They have churros with ice cream there, delicious. So it's a great place to hang out within downtown Doral. Alright, so that's the indoor part. There's like 4 restaurants there. You could just order, pick it up, sit down, get some drinks by the bar. Alright guys, we were very lucky because this is early Monday. There's really nobody here. This is not like this, it's just not the time, it's breakfast time. But we're able to show you everything outside and indoors. All this over there is shutters on there, but that's an outdoor bar. This is a stage with a screen on top over there. Outdoor seating in the front, you can see the artificial grass. Here's a churro, a food truck, which they also have one that travels all around to different events. You can rent it and they can come to your party or your event. It makes churros with ice cream, delicious. I actually went to, if you watch my Westchester video, I didn't show it, but I talked about Country Fest, which is, they had a food truck there, they have many food trucks. But this area is always filled with nightlife, or on a Sunday afternoon, come hang out here. So there you have it, this is Doral Yard. We're lucky enough to take a little sneak peek, give you a great view while there's nobody here. Just imagine coming here with your family or just yourself, hanging out here by the bar, listening to live music almost every day during the weekend, your kids running around, playing. Fantastic place to live. I love that canopy. I've seen it in a couple of little different cities. I guess it's a trend, it's starting. Barbacoa by Finca. Finca is a restaurant in Miami, it's on the west side. They blew up once they launched that because it was a daughter of a Cuban restaurant here in Miami, very famous. She launched that, it was a hit, and she has expanded and done little different things fusion wise. Great food. Every restaurant by Finca is fantastic. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and keep walking so you can see more of downtown Doral. It's just one more street that goes through it, so it's basically almost 2 blocks. Little mom and pop restaurant, and they're still opening up new places, so it's still an up and coming area. Even though you see it as nice, it's still developing and growing, and more people are coming to downtown Doral. That little I haven't gone there, but it's called Bunny Cakes. I heard it's really good. And the one next to it's called Pura Vida. Is great casual food, healthy choice options. So if you like eating healthy and organic, they have one in South Miami and Brickell and different areas, part of town, in Coral Gables. So basically in great neighborhoods. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to smash that like button. Go ahead and leave us some comments below so we can know what you guys want to know about, and we can shoot more of those videos, because that's what we do. We make these videos for you guys to be well informed, to make the right decision when moving down here, because I know it's very overwhelming moving to a new city, especially Miami, which is very different from the rest of the country. And you want to make sure at least you know where everything is at, how are the different vibes in different neighborhoods, where you're going to be working. Is it going to be a distance from where you work? And talk about work, if you're going to work in Doral or on the west side, this is a great option, because you can be close to your work and it's not a town where there's nothing to do. All right, right across you got downtown Doral Charter School. My dad is actually a teacher there, but this is the elementary middle. Over there in the corner all the way is the high school. I don't know if we'll get all the way to the corner, but that's where he works. So I'm just gonna walk a little bit in there. I'll take you later on. There's townhouse and small garden-sized condos. If you don't like high-rise, there's plenty of low-rise condos here. To my left, you have downtown Doral Park, little playground for the kids, open grass area to them to run around. They do events there. In the middle, they have sort of like an amphitheater, like an outdoor structure, artistic. Publix right next door. And you're gonna be close to all the supermarkets, all the things that you need, hair salons, UPS stores, all of that. It's called a Main Street, but I think it's like 52nd. It goes all the way through. This brings back a lot of memories, because here there was only office buildings like you see over there. They left a few. We're gonna walk that way, you're gonna see office buildings to the right. But all these office buildings, I remember my mom used to work for an optical, literally where all these high-rise condos are. Totally different era, because Doral has always been a booming city when it comes to commercial and business. And like I said earlier, the residential part started kicking up. People started building here because there's so many jobs here. If you can live in the same place and work in the same place, it'll be attractive to people moving down here to Miami and Doral. To my right, you have office buildings. You have like 3 or 4 of these on the right side, and then it stops, and then there's more condo living over there. And we're lucky that today is a gorgeous day. It's not even that hot. We're getting close to summer. It's May, but it's blue skies, as you can see in the video. And lucky enough, we woke up and it was like 70s, and yesterday was really hot. So the weather here sometimes kind of fluctuates and you don't know what to expect. Although we don't get very cold weather. Some days it'll be very hot, then it'll be cool and breezy, but mostly hot. And when the summer comes, whew, definitely gonna be hot down here. I don't want to mislead you, but it gets really hot and humid. That's why everybody goes to the beach, or you have a pool in your house, so you can enjoy the summertime and refresh. You have a Doral Cultural Arts Center here to my left. As you can see over there, you hear the construction. They're still building. Not sure what they're building there. Next to it, you have the U-Health Systems and Administration's office. Behind this building, you have the Doral, like where all the public officials, the mayor is, and the commissioners. And then you can see to my right, you have more commercial buildings, offices. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stop here so I can show you more of Doral, because this is only downtown Doral. In the far end, I don't know if you can see, the road sort of winds a little bit. On the right, you're gonna see brand new, beautiful condos. They're not high rise, they're sort of probably like 5-6 levels. And on the left, you got downtown Doral High School, where my dad works. And then it intersects, runs right into Northwest 79th Street, parallel to 87th. So in between here, you have the downtown Doral living, where you can live in one of these condos, be close to downtown Doral, and enjoy the downtown living. Very walkable in this part of town. All right, I'm gonna hop in my car, and who knows where I'll go next. Maybe I'll go to Doral golf course or residential, but keep watching, and I hope you're enjoying this video, and I'll see you in the next stop. Alright guys, I'm in a little neighborhood, very walkable, like a few minutes away from the downtown Doral area that we were. If you go down that street right here, which is 84th Avenue, it takes you all the way. You see the towers, and that's downtown Doral. You can walk over here if you live, walk back and forth. This little avenue takes you to a little lake, a little promenade area that it has. I'll just walk a little bit here so you can see how these townhouses look. They're very new, very charming, great space. They're not that small. And all over this area you have side parking. Some have like parking indoors. So if you don't like the high-rise condos, you got these that are double story. They're sort of like townhouses. They look the same, but they all have different layouts, different sizes, walkways between. As you can see here, there's a walkway connecting one little neighborhood to the other. They're all pretty much the same community, no gated, just open. Walkability is amazing. Little benches at night. There's little lights that light up. So it's definitely a modern part of Miami. So if you like this style and the location fits, because again, the location has to be good for you guys. Moving down to Miami, if you move to an area where maybe you're gonna drive too much to work, or you're not in an area where you like to do the things you do, then you're not gonna like it. But if the location works, Doral has many options. Again, the low-rise condos, high-rise condos, and you have the single-family homes, which we'll get to. Over there you have, I think they're a little older, but they're little, I think like 5 stories. But all along here, I'm not gonna walk it, but it goes all the way to over there, and make a left in here. So there's like a maze the streets go through. You can walk in. So it's very, very comfortable to live here and walk to the downtown Doral. All right, I'm gonna keep moving so I can show you more of Doral. I want to show you more of this little community that is right down next to downtown Doral, walkable. Show you some B-roll clips so you can see that they're not all the same. Some are very modern. Showed you sort of like one of the clubhouses. I'm gonna turn the camera on so you can see. Right behind me is a lake, which we'll go there now so you can check out the scenery. And I'm gonna turn the camera on so you can see this walkway. At night it's really pretty. The other side of the streets, and these streets are not main streets. They're just people who live. You can go through them, but it's not a through street. This is all residential area. There's a little playground for the kids and a lake. So let's cross the street so I can show you the views from that side. And then you got, surrounding that lake, you got other communities that are high-rise condos right on the lake. All right, check out this beautiful lake right behind me. This is the Promenade Lake right here in this community, close, walkable to downtown Doral. You can't take a boat or swimming here. It's a pretty big lake, but it's more just for scenery, and it just living by the water is awesome. So you like lake living, you like condos, and there's a walkway sort of around, like a promenade all around the lake. Those are different communities over there, and you got another playground on this side. So many different playgrounds for your kids to play. But check out this, it's also a gorgeous day as well, but you got some fountains. It's just beautiful. One thing I forgot to mention, I don't know if you've seen it in the videos already, airplanes going through constantly. You sort of get used to it. It's not annoying or anything. It just depends. Maybe you live closer, because the airport is literally just on the east side of Doral. You got the Palmetto Expressway, and right at the end, next to it, you have some industrial section neighborhoods and the airport. So the airplanes go right over Doral all the time. But it's something that's not people don't complain or anything. It's because it's a city with a lot of people living, so it's a busy city. It's not a calm, slow and sleepy town. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep moving. Behind me, as you see, we walked all that by the playground. There's more residential. So all this is residential living. I already hear an airplane. Over there you have commercial So let's keep moving so you can see more of Doral. Just wanted to mention something really quick, that I mentioned that we're close to the airport. If your job has to do anything with airplanes or the airport or exporting, or just need to be close to the airport, Doral is probably the best place I would recommend. There's other neighborhoods around. Miami Springs is a great little town, but small town living. Doral is more of a big city lifestyle, but it's right next to the airport, and people love living here and having their business here because they're so close to the airport. And then to go to downtown, let's see the cruise, that's why Carnival's here. Just take the 836, takes you straight east into downtown. All right, let's keep moving. Alright guys, we are here in Doral, a country club and golf course. There's 3 courses here. This is sort of like this membership, but you can pay and play as well, so it's semi-private. Beautiful. They used to have a PGA tournament here, no longer. I don't know if it's coming back or not, but check out this courtyard area. We can sit down, have a drink, have some lunch. There's a sports bar there, there's a pro shop, beautiful gardens and fountain. This is the practice green down that road over there. On the other side of the trees is a driving range. This in the middle is the blue course. The blue course is the toughest one. That's where the PGA plays. They have a white and a silver, and I think they have a green, 3 or 4 of them. But this is beautiful. I'm gonna turn the camera around, not much talking here, so you can enjoy the scenery, and we can continue moving on and seeing some houses, all right? This is the practice green, the blue monster they called, very famous. This is the Doral golf course, so I wanted to just give you a sneak peek, and we'll continue moving on the tour, all right? You to one of the few neighborhoods that's only single family, non-gated community in Doral. I took a lot of videos, so you'll see it on the B-roll, in tons of different single family styles, but I just wanted to walk a little bit so you can get a feel of the neighborhood. Very quiet, smack in the middle of Doral, right by 25th Street, which is a main street. All your commercial, restaurant, bars, shops, and these houses are a mix. Some have like a Spanish style, some are more modern, so it's a different feel from the modern townhouses that I've shown you already. After this, I'm gonna go in and show you one of the most modern neighborhoods. I think it's gated, but one of the newest, and if you like that modern style, it definitely, and it's close to CityPlace, which is another place that we are gonna end up at. Check out this one behind me, very nice home. This one right here has a grand entrance, looks like it has high ceilings. Single story, but very high ceilings with a nice driveway, space on the side for a boat. A beautiful home, right here smack in Doral. There are not many single family homes without gated communities. This is probably one of the first communities with single family homes in Doral. And then came the townhouses and the condos. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop in my car, keep driving. I'm gonna show you some of the commercial streets so you can get a vibe of what's going on here. Get some good clips, and I'm gonna head over to CityPlace and I'll show you a community with single family homes, more modern style in that area, and we'll end up at CityPlace so you can see what's going on over there. There's a cute little home right here, right behind me. See how they're different? That's a lower ceiling than the one I just showed you. I'm gonna go back to my car, get in my car and drive and enjoy the views. Guys, I am right here in the entrance of Oasis, the very modern luxury style single family townhouses, right behind on the south part of downtown CityPlace. I'm just gonna walk in front of it so you can see it's a gated community, but very modern style. Has some waterfalls in the front, Beautiful entrance, and again, right smack in the middle of Doral. Like, it's not in the outskirts or anything. It's pretty much luxury living right here in the middle of Doral. As you can see the entrance there, beautiful single family homes, very ultra modern. If you like that, then this is definitely a spot. There's a few neighborhoods in Doral that are ultra modern. This is one of the most popular ones, Oasis. Also, you have like the other single family house neighborhood that I showed you, more traditional. You have some modern, which is non-gated, so anybody could design their house however they want. In Doral, you have a mix of different style of homes. Doral's pretty big, so I'm trying to show you as much. We're gonna right now head over to CityPlace and end the video there. It's impossible to show you every nook and cranny. I wish I could. It's a pretty big city. There's International Mall as well as a traditional indoor mall, and Dolphin Mall, which is probably one of the busiest malls in all of Miami. It's an outdoor mall, very popular. Has a movie theater, restaurants, bars, outdoor area, indoor. So there's a lot going on in Doral. And you're close to the airport, so if you travel a lot, it's a great location to be. You're not really far from everything. You're far from the downtown Brickell area, the city of Miami. But if you don't need to be in that area, you don't mind more space, more on the west side, then Doral definitely is a neighborhood you gotta consider. All right, guys, we made it to CityPlace. I am at the entrance. That's in Doral Boulevard, Northwest 36th Street. It goes east and west. This is the entrance right here, as you see behind me. It says CityPlace. Nice, beautiful entrance. Behind me, you have the fresh market. If you love eating healthy, organic, Whole Foods and fresh market, definitely the two options. You have one right here in Doral. You got Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurant, great place to go eat. Fine dining with great wine selection. You got Tab 42, sort of like a bar, watch some sporting events, but very good bar food. All kind of beer on tap. You got Juan Valdez Coffee Shop, great little coffee shop, burger place next door. T-Mobile. Over there on that side, you have apartments right on top of CityPlace, so it's a great place to come hang out, whether you're coming with a family. You'll see now in the fountain. Oh, the fountain's blowing up now. Let me see if I can get there. Kids could run around in the middle area where the fountain is. There's a Sloan's ice cream shop, and they have a candy shop inside as well. But there's ton of things to do with a family, or a great day night to come watch a movie, have some drinks. But it's actually a gorgeous day here. It's about lunchtime. You'll notice in Doral, lunchtime gets very busy. Between 12 and 2, people go out and eat. You got Burger Fight right here behind me. Great burger spot. There's a cheese course right here next to me, and they just sell cheese and sandwiches, everything about cheese and wine. So it's a great place to just have a little snack. Check how pretty it is. The umbrellas right over the boulevard. You got parking all along the street right here. You got a nail place, so you can live around here and come, similar to downtown Doral, where you can live close by and come. So it's like an outdoor, what do you call it, a mall, because there's more restaurants than actually stores. So it's a great place to hang out and eat, have some drinks and entertainment. There's a bowling alley. The fountain is on, so let me see if I can get there so I can show it to you guys. Here to my right, you have Sloan's ice cream shop. My kids love coming here. They have tons of great ice cream selection. They like trying, before they pick a flavor, they like trying them out and then pick. That's the fun part. They have tons of candy. Great ice cream shop. Carrot Express is like a healthy, casual, like a fast food type. You got next door Cuba Cabana, nice little restaurant, martini bar. You got a bowling alley, Chico Malo, sort of like a bar at night. That little area, there's a couple bars, outdoor bars, nightlife. There's a comedy improv over there on that side. So let's just walk around. Right here to my right, you have Martini Bar. I got sushi, ceviche place right here next to it. You have King's Bowling right here, and they also have for kids inside. Wood fire grill called Brimson. On top you have Copper Blues outdoor bar, indoor as well. But great to sit down on a nice afternoon when it's not too hot. Summertime might be a little hot, but there's some shade up there. And you can hang out, have some drinks, enjoy the scenery. overlooking the fountain and the nice views of the courtyard area. And over there you got another restaurant. Those are office buildings right there. And then on that side, like I mentioned, those are apartments. So there you have it. This is empty right now because it's a Monday afternoon. That little area over there, we walk by some people because they're having lunch. But this on a Friday, Saturday, or even a Sunday afternoon or Sunday night, it gets pretty busy. Check out the colorful beach lawn chairs laid out right in front of the fountain. You can just sit there. They have music, sometimes live music, sometimes just music from the surround sound speaker system. I don't know if you can hear, but because the water fountain's on. But there's music from the trees. There's speakers installed in there to give it like an ambiance. Feel like you know, when you walk in Disney World, you hear the music, you don't know where it's coming from. That's what it feels like. So this is another fantastic little area where there's ice cream, entertainment, there's movies, shops, restaurant. Even if you work by here, you can come have lunch or just sit down by the fountain, enjoy afternoon. And this is all open, it's not gated, you don't have to pay to go in. There's free parking on that side. Actually, there's apartments on both sides. On that side, I parked this for 2 hours, there's free parking. So you don't have to worry about paying a lot of parking. There's another garage here. That one they charge, but it's not that bad. There used to be an Italian restaurant here. It looks like another Italian restaurant's coming up. But there you have it. Let's check out here. It says Oasis at CityPlace Doral. Umbrellas cover CityPlace. Guess it's like an art exposition type of thing. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour. I wish I can show you everything in Doral, but it's a pretty big, it's not huge, but there's a lot to see and do in Doral. So if you like it and you think it's a great neighborhood for you, fantastic. I'm glad I was able to help you out and give you some good footage and good information, because my goals in these vlog videos are to just so you can see, so you can be here, sort of like a mini virtual tour of a neighborhood and get a good vibe and a good feel of the neighborhood. Because the #1 criteria when moving down into Miami is choosing the right neighborhood to make your experience the most amazing as possible. You do not want to move into the wrong neighborhood. You'll be miserable, whether it be far from work, whether it's a neighborhood that maybe you like to do a lot of things and it's a slower pace, or vice versa, whatever it may be. Once you choose that neighborhood, it's easy. We'll just go ahead and start house hunting. That's the fun part, within those neighborhoods or that neighborhood that you like. But the only way we can help you out is if you reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, however you want to get a hold of us, days, nights, and weekends. We got your back. We're making that smooth move to Miami, Florida. And until next time, hasta luego.